You're gonna leave them all in awe, yeah. Or not. Hey, good to see you. This is Lisa Robbin Young, and welcome to Creative Freedom. This is your dose of inspiration and education to help you build a noble empire and live an inspired life without selling your soul. And today I want to show you what I've got in my hand here. These are pennies. You'll notice one of these pennies is very shiny and one of these pennies is not so shiny. And the reason I'm showing you these pennies today is because I had a coaching call this week with a client, and she was talking to me about the problem of standing out, shining, when the people around you are saying, "Oh my God, the light is too bright, I can't stand it, somebody turn it off, whoa!" And it occurred to me that this is a problem that I struggle with just as much as my client does. And so we had a nice conversation about this, and it came back to two things. One, the penny didn't ask to be shiny, it just shines. Now, there may come a day when it's not shiny anymore, but until then, its job is to be a shiny penny and hold its value for all that it's worth and for all the world to see. And no amount of judgment around this penny. "Oh my God, you're too bright, I can't stand it, look at how shiny you are, it's just embarrassing, how can you stand to be, you're just so all over the place, like the sun bounces off of you and I just can't take it anymore, oh my God!" None of that diminishes the value of the shiny penny, because the shiny penny just shines. It holds its value and it does what it's supposed to do. And if you're letting your shiny life be diminished by dingy pennies, you're the one with the problem. Now, the truth is, we all shine in our own way. But I think it was Dr. Seuss who said, "Why are you trying so hard to fit in when you were born to stand out?" If you hold this up to the light just right, it reflects light, it shines. It's just not as bright as this one. But see, here's the thing about these two pennies. While one is shinier because it's newer, and the other one's not so shiny because it's been around the block a few times, they both have the exact same value. Some of us are meant to be out front. It doesn't mean we're any more or any less valuable than anyone else on this planet. We've just been called to shine in a different way. And this message is as much for me as it is for you. Because there are many times in my life and in my work where I choose to put a shade over my light and not shine the way I know I'm meant to shine in the world. I'm doing it right now. I'm wearing long sleeves in the middle of summer because I don't want you to see my flabby jello arms. Well, take a good look. There they are. They jiggle. They wave in the breeze for all the world to see when I let them. Because whether I have flabby jello arms or not does not diminish the value of who I am and what I bring to the world. I have just as much value in every iteration, because some days I am a dingy penny and other days I am bright and shiny. My job is not to judge either state. My job is just to be, to do what I was called to do, to stand in the space that belongs to me and own my dreams and do what I was called to do in this world. And I maintain that that's what you're here for as well. Sometimes we're called to be in a space where everybody around us is sensitive to the light. "Oh, too bright. Oh, can't stand it. Oh, that's too much. Oh, I can't deal." Sometimes it's our job to shine that light so that they realize it's their job to pick up a pair of sunglasses and get used to it. But I hear you say, "Lisa, that's easy for you to say because you've been doing this for a long time." And while it's true, I have done a lot of work, this is still something that I struggle with on a regular basis. I have to remind myself to show up and shine with everything that I've got because that's my job. That's what I'm called to do. I have people in my life who constantly walk around complaining about how bright it is when they're next to me. And it's not my job to buy their sunglasses. It's not your job to diminish your light, wherever it shines in the world. You have been called to shine in your unique way. And if you let the dingy pennies around you dictate how you're going to shine, then you're not doing your job as a shiny penny. You have to choose. Are you going to shine? Or are you going to hide and cower so that the world never gets to receive the gift that only you can bring? You have your own mission, your own message, and a world that needs who you are and the gifts that you have to share. And it doesn't matter how big or how small that world is, because size is relative. If it's your dream, it's in your heart, it's big. So go for it. It's not about judging where you're at, and it's not about letting other people's judgments cower you and pen you in. Your job is just to show up and to shine. But I always like to go back to the famous words of Katy Perry when she said, "Boom, boom, boom, even brighter than the moon, moon, moon. It's always been inside of you, and now it's time to let it through." So this is the conversation that I had with my client. And I think both of us walked away with a different perspective on how we can show up fully as ourselves in every moment, warts, sparkles, and all, and be proud of the gifts that we have to give to ourselves and to the world. So now let me hear from you. Have you been keeping your light under a bushel? Do you know people who have remarkable gifts and talents that are hiding and refusing to shine their light? Share your ideas, your thoughts, and your stories in the comments. And let's be a rising tide for everyone so that we can all shine more. If you like this video and want to be the first to see more just like it, then subscribe to my channel and share me around with your friends, because quality never goes out of style. And there's always more where this came from. For inspiring songs, stories, and tools to help you build a noble empire and live an inspired life, come on and see what's shaking over at LisaRobbinYoung.com. You know you want to.